The guys who got extra snaps, second half, they forced to move the pressure.
Well, I mean, Deuce continues to do some really good things. I thought Miller played well. Proud of the way he played. A couple of the young linemen played well. We had a few breakdowns in there, but a couple of guys came in there and played pretty well. Miller played well. Elijah Mays played pretty well. Michael Benuelos. So a couple guys took advantage of it, certainly from that side. Defensively, we didn't probably rotate quite as heavy there, but still, certainly some guys showed up. Those reps are just so valuable. Those game reps are so valuable. It's been awesome. Here 3 weeks in, we've been able to play as many guys as we have. I think the majority of guys have taken advantage of it. Elijah Mays, Shelby. Ray Jean kind of got his deal there, and obviously more opportunities came up, and he was ready for them when they showed up. I think in large part been pleased with how we've handled those situations and how we got respond.
Coach, 3 big wins to start the year. Do you think this team has the chance to be the best team you've ever coached?
I don't get too much into that. I mean, I like our team. We got a long ways to go. I've been lucky. I've had a chance to coach some pretty good teams, and this team has a chance to be a very good team. But I mean, we're 3 games in. We're one conference game in with a lot of things we haven't done yet that we're getting ready to get opportunities to do. So we'll get our chance, just like you have every year. Like if we are, then we'll prove it here in the next couple months, and that'll get proven by what happens on the field.
You said the games are never quite as good or bad as you think the first time. What stood out from maybe the first half film on Saturday in either direction?
We played well on all 3 sides. We did a lot of good things on all 3 sides. We still, I mean, some of the penalties are just make you want to pull your hair out. We just had some really careless penalties. We still had a few busts on all sides that showed up. Now, I thought we played hard. I thought we played really fast and aggressive, and I thought that covered up at times some of the mistakes. So, sometimes you go make a play and it's just really good football, and there's not a whole lot you would correct off of it. Sometimes you make a play, but you busted something or you did something wrong, and it's great you're still able to make the play, but you're not going to be able to consistently do that if you don't correct what the errors were. And so there was a lot of that throughout the game, right? There was a lot of, it's good, but if the result of the game and the scoreboard blinds us from the areas that we need to get better at, then we won't take it the way that we should, which is excited about the good, but a lot of bad things that need to get fixed.
Y'all are spreading the ball around a lot. Anyone you're looking to get more touches?
Not in particular. I mean, just that has its ebbs and flows. Like the guys that are playing the best, ball's going to find them. The guys that are playing the most reps, ball's going to find them. It's going to be different guys, different weeks. So as long as we're producing, moving the ball, and helping the team win, that's all we can do.
Lincoln, what's your evaluation of the secondary so far? The defensive line has stood out, from the cornerback, from the safeties, particularly pass coverage. What's been your evaluation?
Yeah, we've improved. We gave up a couple of plays in the first game that we felt like we weren't in the position we needed to be in. I felt like the last 2 weeks we've really improved a lot. Coverage has been tight. We've had a lot of PBUs. We've had obviously the interception last week. I think we've taken some good steps. I think guys have started to get settled down, and we've had less mental mistakes. I think we've played pretty clean ball really there the last couple of weeks, which has been good to see.
On the note of the secondary, what have you thought about Damani's progress this season?
He's doing well. Listen, Damani's, you can see the talent and you can see him improving rapidly, and then he also has some moments there where you can tell that it's been a while since he's been out there playing that much. And so, he's just on a steep learning curve right now, and he's learning quickly. He's getting better. He's done a good job taking the coaching, and he's going through what all young guys that get a chance to play a lot maybe early in their career go through at some point. Like Caleb went through this our first year at Oklahoma. It's just different, and you got to get adjusted and adapted. And I think he's been better as the weeks have gone on, and we're correcting things, and he's been able to make those improvements. And I think it's just going to be a rapid climb for him.
honestly.
It feels like a Bible.
Penalties, how do you draw the line between aggressive and those careless ones?
Well, the careless ones are just like what you said, they're careless. I mean, it's a pretty easy line to draw. There's no room for it, and we had too many of those the other night. It can't happen. Good teams don't do that. Good players don't get dumb penalties. And for us, I told them, I mean, it's really simple. If we get some of the penalties like we did, those guys aren't going to play. I mean, it's just, there's no player that's so good that they're worth that. And so we'll get it corrected. I believe this group will. We don't want to curb their aggression because we are playing pretty aggressive on both sides, and that needs to continue. With that will come, there will be some penalties here and there. Typically, and I've said this to you all before, you go look at the end of the season at the least penalized teams, typically they're all like 500 or below. And you look at some of the most penalized teams, and some of them are some of the better teams in the country because they're aggressive. But again, they got to come through aggression and not through not through carelessness, not through things that we can control and get a lot better at. So it's been a big point of emphasis this week, and counting on our guys and our coaches to do a better job of it.
Thank you, Coach Riley.
All right. Thank you.